Welcome back to the Magic Lab. What if I was to tell you this trick is free to learn? I can
Wow.
openly display the cards, shuffle the cards, and the spectator can make anywhere from 4 to 6 decisions, which ultimately leads to revealing some type of secret or personal information about them. Also, you can modify the trick in any way you want to make it even more personal to that specific spectator. Sounds too good to be true? No, this is birthday cards. I learned this trick by watching the tutorial taught by Drummond on his DMC Magic YouTube channel. And if you're not familiar with the effect, here's how it goes, at least how it was taught on the channel. The cards can be shuffled and openly displayed, and at any point, I'll start going through the cards and making different piles, which are all decided upon by the spectator. Free choices. Ultimately, this leads to revealing the numerical birth date of that spectator. And that's amazing. What I added to it was a little kicker ending. And coming up next is my performance. Let me know what you think in the comments. I absolutely love how fair this is. I can freely display the cards and I can even give the deck 1, 2, or 3 cuts. Now, I particularly like how I can display the cards as I cut them and show you that they're all different and they're in no particular order. In fact, I can even give them a shuffle or a mix just to be fair. Now, at some point, I'm going to need you to select a card, so I'll go through slowly like so. And let's say you called stop right there. I'll set that pile aside. Let's do that again. I'll go through until you call stop. Let's say you stop me right there. Let's do 2 more piles anytime you want. Right there. 1 more, it matters, or it may not. Let's say you go for it. I'll set those there. Now you have 4 different selected cards, a free choice. Do those mean anything to you? No. Well, maybe it's your subconscious. Maybe you weren't trying to choose the faces. Maybe it was the backs. And somehow you found all 4 odd back cards. But not just that, it's the ace of clubs, the ace of hearts, the ace of spades, and the ace of diamonds. Let's start by giving the deck a shuffle. Now, any shuffle would work, but I think the overhand shuffle in this case is better because you can see that all the cards are different and that there's in no particular order. And every time we get done with a shuffle, what do? We give the deck a cut. That way, it's completely fair. Now, if you were here, I'd have you call stop anytime. Stop. We'll set that pile aside. Let's do that again. Call stop anytime. That's 2 piles. And the last time, call stop anytime. Perfect, right there. And that's 4 piles. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute, that's a joker. I meant 1, 2, 3 aces and a joker. No, that was supposed to be 4 aces. But have you ever heard that jokers are wild? Watch carefully. 1, 2, and 3. And that, like I said, is all 4 aces. So why is this trick so good? Well, one, it's free, right? Who doesn't want a free trick? Which brings me to my next point. We all have too much magic. We're buying tricks all the time, at least I am. And I've been focusing lately on watching free tutorials on, let's say, YouTube and going out and performing those tricks. And I am just amazed at the reactions I'm getting from them. And you start to wonder why. Well, it's because it's all about the spectator's experience. It's kind of like being a musician, I think. You have a hit song and you're bored of doing it after a long time, but spectators love it. And it's because of their experience from the trick. So that's what we need to remember as magicians, is that's what it's all about. Now, a lot of times there's no convoluted method, no difficult moves, but that's okay, because if the spectators enjoy it, well, then that's what we need to be performing. So why does this trick specifically hit so hard? Well, it's because it reveals secret information. It's kind of like a psychic trick or mind reading. Not that I believe in that at all, but having said that, to spectators, I think that it creates the biggest impact. How could you know something secret? How would you know that information? Anytime you crawl into their head and take out a thought and reveal it, I think those get the biggest reactions in magic, personally. That's just my thought. What do you guys think about that? So you can see from my earlier performance how I modified this trick so that each of the selections has a different colored back than the rest of the deck. I just think this takes it to the next level, that extra kicker that we needed. And you can personalize it any way you want. For example, maybe it's the spectator's favorite colors. Maybe you're at a sports game and you want those colors. Maybe it's a holiday, or maybe it's a corporate event and you want those colors. Now this trick feels like it could have only happened in that situation, at that moment, and it's more personal to them. So it's not just some random, here, pick a card, okay, I'll lose it in the deck and find the card. I mean, this now has meaning. So if you're looking for a trick that's memorable, it's personal, gets great reactions, you can modify it any way you want, and it's free, go visit Drummond's channel at DMC Magic. I'll put a link up above. If anything, you are going to love watching him perform. I mean, he's just awesome, very charismatic. And you can watch all of his other free tutorials. Coming up next on the Tool Spotlight, I'll be highlighting a trick by Jay Sankey, where apparently you reveal the wrong card. I mean, who doesn't love the plot of a magician in trouble? And just when it starts to get awkward and the spectators start to feel bad for you, you take that card and you slowly transform it into their selection. And it can be handed out as an impossible souvenir. It's quick, it's visual, and it's clever. You don't want to miss this one. I could take that off. Go ahead and unfold those. Watch her.
Shut the heck up.
And then show the camera.
Oh my God.
I'll see you next time in the Magic Lab.